Hi, my name's Nancy. I'm a public education specialist with the Fort Worth Public Library under the Early Childhood Matters program. Today I wanted to recap our series on how mac and cheese is not only yummy, but it's educational too. In the last couple videos, we've covered different activities that you can do with your child with just a simple box of macaroni and cheese. We've talked about environmental print. We've talked about how letter recognition is important for early literacy skills. There's just so many different types of activities. But today, I wanted to show you some tips on how you can actually cook mac and cheese with your child. I will show you how you would talk with your child if you were doing this activity. I will show you step by step how to do the mac and cheese. If you see me on the screen as I'm talking to you and I'm pretending to talk to a child, those are just ways that you can do the same with your little one. I hope these tips help you in this great activity. Kids love to make something, and especially when they get to eat it, they have so much fun. Remember, there's no right or wrong way to do these things with your child, but the most important thing that I want you to remember is that you're spending quality time with your little one, and that's the most important part. They love spending time with you, and it will be fun. So let's go into my kitchen and we'll get started. All right, everybody, we're in my kitchen and we are getting ready to cook some mac and cheese. So to save some time, I've prepped a couple of the items that we will need, but for the most part, we will do step by step. Now, I will also be helping you with tips on what type of questions you can ask your little one while we're cooking. All right, so the first thing that I have is our box of mac and cheese that we need. So we are going to be making Annie's 4-cheese macaroni. All right, so the recipe calls for 6 cups of water, a half a cup of milk, and 2 teaspoons of unsalted butter. So to save some time, I've already started boiling the water. So, but before you get started, make sure that you talk with your little one about making sure that we wash our hands before we start cooking. Okay, so I've already done that, and I've already measured out 4 cups in this measuring cup. So this is the big one that I have, and so it does 4 cups. So talking with your little one about filling up the measuring cup to where it says 4, but we still need how many more cups? So 2, yeah, so talking with your little one about 2 more cups. So here I've added 2 more cups. Always talk to the children about how the hot stuff is safety and that you as the adult will need to do that part. They're going to be able to help you with the other stuff, but the safety part is the hot stuff, and so that's what you will take care of. But we've measured out 6 cups of water, and now we're just going to let it boil. Okay, so we've talked about numbers. We've talked about we're going to boil water. So those are all great prediction questions, okay? So great, so let's take some time and let the water boil. All right, so now that the water is boiling and it's nice and hot, we're gonna talk to the child about opening the box. So they can help you open the box of mac and cheese. Make sure we talk to them about taking the cheese powder out. And again, an adult will pour the mac and cheese into the pot. So we're gonna let that boil for 8 to 10 minutes. And then when we're all done with that, we're going to drain the water. Again, it's a safety. So this part the adult will have to do. But while it's boiling, you can talk to your child about what will the pasta look like when it comes out? What will it taste like? It doesn't have any cheese in it, so will it taste yummy or will it taste yucky? Okay, so those are some great questions that we can ask our little ones while we're waiting. I would suggest putting a timer on because sometimes kids get a little antsy and they don't really know what 8 or 10 minutes might look like. So put a timer on. I will put a timer on my phone and we will come back. All right, welcome back. Okay, so we've boiled the noodles and we've drained them. So we followed step 1, step 2, step 3. We drained the pasta. So again, make sure we talk to your little ones about how the draining process is an adult job. So step 4 is to add a 1/2 cup of milk. So I've poured out a 1/2 cup of milk and we're gonna pour it in here. I'm gonna pour it right into our noodles, okay? Then it wants us to add 2 teaspoons of butter. So we're gonna add 2 teaspoons of butter. Now I have my butter right here in this bowl. So 2 teaspoons. And this process your little one can help you with. We're just gonna dump it right in there, just like that. Good job. Okay, so now we're just gonna mix. We're gonna mix and mix and mix until that butter is melted. Okay, and it's getting warm, so now it's time to add our cheese. That's step 5. So step 5 is we're gonna pour the cheese. Now, I have my stove on low, and so if you wanted to have your little one help you with this process, you can have them like with a stool or a chair, that would be okay. But try to keep them away from the actual stovetop, but they can help you pour the items in, or you can lift it and kind of give it to them so they can pour it in there, all right? So we're gonna mix, mix, mix. And now that all of that is mixed, let's see what step 6 is. Step 6 is add the cooked pasta back into the saucepan, and we're gonna make sure that it's all melted, so the cheesiness is melted, the butter is melted, and then it says enjoy. After all that's done, we are done and we can enjoy. All right, now I'm going to tell you a secret that I do with my little ones, and maybe you do it too. But I then put this macaroni and cheese into a big bowl so then it's easier for me to serve. But when I put it in here, I let them do something extra special, all right? So what I have them do is I have them sprinkle more shredded cheese on the bowl. So that also helps them still feel like they're in the process of making it, okay? So when we come back, I'll show you how I have them sprinkle some shredded cheese. All right, so now that our mac and cheese is done, what I have my kiddos help me with is to actually put some shredded cheese on top of it. So I have them their hands are clean, so I have them just sprinkle some. Now if they sprinkle a lot, it's okay. It's macaroni and cheese, it'll be cheesy, okay? So then they can help you mix that cheesiness together. And we are all done. We are done making the mac and cheese. That did not take us very long, but the experience that your child has with you, it's priceless. They're going to love it. So remember, if you do the same with your little one, if you do this activity, please let us know. Share it with us. Thank you for being here. Well, I hope you had fun making mac and cheese with me. I know I enjoyed it. Well, thank you all for watching. Don't forget, if you make this activity with your little one, please take pictures and share with us. We would love to see all the fun that you had with your child. Don't forget to watch other videos with more great activities on our Facebook page, Instagram, or YouTube with the Fort Worth Public Library. Thanks for watching. Bye.